Have you ever been grateful to someone for stealing your spotlight? When I was 10, my dad ended up in a wheelchair, but we tried our best to do everything the same way as before. So when my wedding day was coming up, I was happy for him to roll me down the aisle. But one day, I caught him watching old home videos of us at the park, back when he was still able to run around with me. I walked in and hugged him, to tell him that he's the reason I know what unconditional love feels like. He teared up and I changed the channel, and I never thought about that moment again, until the day of my wedding. We were in the small room just off the ceremony hall, and I reached for the handles of his wheelchair like we'd practiced. But instead of getting ready to wheel himself, he grabbed my hands and didn't even smile. Well, that's when he started trying to stand. My heart dropped because the aisle was at least 50 feet, and he hadn't walked more than 10 since the accident. The room went silent, and all the eyes shifted from me to him. When he stood up, I looked at him, and that's when he finally smiled and said, "Just trust me." Turns out he'd been in intense physical therapy for over a year, all for my big day. I thought I'd be the one holding him up, but honestly, I think he was holding me. By the time we made it down the aisle, half of the audience were in tears and blowing their noses. He stole the spotlight that day, and we now have this incredible inside joke for the rest of our lives together. Have you ever been grateful to someone for stealing your spotlight? When I was 10, my dad ended up in a wheelchair, but we tried our best to do everything the same way as before. So when my wedding